Hello everybody, how are you all doing? Good to see everybody here. We're back on the Awaroa Red Deer grind, and I've got something in front of me that we're going to take out first because I found this guy last night and I was like, you know what? Let's save him for the live stream. So we got ourselves a nice legendary right there. I figured I would save this for today's stream. You guys would not believe the streak that I was on last night. It was some of the most insane red deer hunting I've ever had. And unfortunately, it was getting really late, so I had to go to bed so that I'd actually be able to wake up in time for today's stream. But we have ourselves a level 9 in front of us. So let's go ahead and take it out. The question is, what do we want to use? Should we do something crazy? I'm wondering if we should do something kind of different. You know what? I know what to do. We are going to take it out with... where is it? The 243. With soft points. Actually, can soft points? No, I don't think soft points can do it. We're going to use poly tips then, but I want to use the 243 just to make this interesting. Unfortunately, I don't think that the soft points can penetrate, but we're going to do it with the poly tips. Let's get this big guy down. Let's get this big male on the ground. But you guys would not believe the insane hunt that I had last night. I killed probably, I don't know, 250 to 300 stags last night over the course of like 3.5 to 4 hours. Give or take, like a few, because I honestly wasn't keeping track. I'm just estimating, but we ended up finding like 4 legendaries. I'm not going to say if they made it or not. Actually, 5 legendaries now that I think of it. And yeah, it was insane. I can't wait to get that video out because that's going to be a crazy one. Yeah, this is the small rack. Well, one of the small racks. I've never seen this one troll though, so we should be fine. Let's go ahead and try to get this guy down. We're going to move up as close as we can since this guy is a beautiful legendary, and we don't want to mess him up with the 243. This should be good right here, I think. Just like that, that should be a legendary down. And let's see what else is here. I know there was a mythical as well. Kinda blurry, but... there we go. Got him down as well. You have been trolled by this rack? Interesting. Yes, Steven, I did. Believe me, I saw it. The amount of chat messages yesterday when he found it. Oh, we've seen it. We've all seen it here. Where is it? Where did we hit it? It was over here farther, right? Yeah, definitely farther over here. Hey, Caitlin, how's it going? Oh, you've been trolled by that too? Interesting. Yes, exactly, Johnny. I think I've spent over 10 hours grinding every day since it released. If that doesn't tell you guys how much I want this thing, then I don't know what will. I've spent so much time chasing after it. And I'll probably spend the same today. Think that mythical had a bigger rack. They definitely look bigger, but technically they score lower, sadly. I do think they should flip them around. I really feel like they should make that mythical rack score a little bit higher. Because I do like that one better. You are right there. It looks much nicer. This one, I'm going to guess, will be like 254. That's my guess. I'm going to say 254.40. Just a thick mythical rack? Oh yeah. One of the better ones, too. Hey, Dave, it's pretty good. We got a level 9 right here we're about to pick up. I've been saving this one to show you guys. I found it last night and was like, you know what? We'll take it out on stream. What a beauty. Let's see if it makes it. It's a diamond. 250-210. Beautiful. And we got it with the 243. Not too bad at all. Got ourselves a diamond already. Well, obviously, because I saved it for you guys. Every time I see a mythical, I think it's a legendary because they look bigger. Yeah, some of them definitely do look nicer. There's definitely some that look much nicer. Let's go ahead and grab that mythical now real quickly. Oh, I should also probably swap out the 243 for our tents. Oh yeah, Jack, let's get that great one. We gotta get that big male. Nice, Maddie, that's awesome. Hey, Indo, how's it going? So basically, there's a Great One Red Deer now. They just added a Great One Red Deer to the game. They added something called Apex Connect, which is like a, it's basically a system that allows you to keep track of your friends across all Expansive Worlds games. You can have a separate friends list that's for all EW games. You can have like special rewards and events run through the Apex Connect system. You get like 3 ghillie suits for signing up for it. And then also there is potentially a brand new map coming very soon that it seems it will have alligators. So you've missed quite a bit. There's going to be some crazy stuff coming to Call of the Wild. Yeah, Jack, I've had good luck with those. I've never had one of those Rex Troll. I've been pretty lucky with those. Oh, that is really unlucky, Martin. That's super unlucky. Also, I need to change the title real quickly because we've now got 11 diamonds on this grind. Let me just change the title real quickly. There we go. 11 diamonds this grind. Out of roughly 1,000 kills. Oh, also, I should probably look at kill count. Okay, so there we go. 34,052 or 53. Okay, just got to keep track of how many kills we get. Because I'm trying to keep track of every kill we have. I haven't been able to keep track of them perfectly. Because there's always like a couple red deer that we aren't able to find. And those still count towards respawns, so then I have to add those to the total. So it's not going to be a perfectly accurate count, but it's going to be like a general ballpark of how many we've killed. Oh, really, Sock? Is that... Are you sure? They shouldn't be doing anything like that. Unless it's maybe a bug. Because I know they've said before that cosmetics aren't supposed to help you hide better at all. So that's really strange. I mean, I wouldn't mind it if that was a thing, but I wouldn't imagine they would do that. It's confirmed that it doesn't? Okay, Johnny. That's what I thought. I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure that they wouldn't do that. Nice, Connor. Hopefully you get it, man. Hopefully you get that thing. Yeah, Wolf. It is. It is indeed. Just got a max weight scoring Euro Rabbit today while grinding red deer. Nice, Bob. That's awesome. Super awesome, man. Honestly, Era, it's really good compared to the last couple updates, though. You can't expect, like, everything to be fixed in one update. Unfortunately, that's just not possible. But it is getting better. I've noticed some major improvements with this update. There's a few bugs that came along with it, but I mean, I wish I could tell you guys, like, stuff that happens behind the scenes. But I can assure you they're working harder than they've ever worked before. And they're doing, like, the best that they can with what they have. Unfortunately, I really can't speak, like, too much into that, but I can assure you that from what I've seen, they care about making this game good more than anything else. They want it to be back to its old glory. But unfortunately, there's limitations right now that kind of slow that process down a little bit. Hopefully they'll be able to, like, get back into the office soon, though. And then that would make things so much better. Holy, smoked him. Maybe, Era. There is a little bit of FPS issues right now. That is supposed to be fixed soon. But I'm not sure if that's what you're talking about or what. I'm assuming you're talking, like, FPS related. Wonder if Kyla just be lurking in chat? Probably. Quattro River doesn't have any red deer? That's weird, Lunar. It should. If you're hunting the left side of Quattro has lots of red deer on the river. Okay, he's hit. Sweet. Nice, Duck. Hey, Lancer, how's it going? Nice, Gage. I'd say you gotta be getting close, man. Like, 3K is quite a bit. The Great One's rack is so heavy it's snapping its neck, and that's why they're spawning dead. You know what? I think you're onto something. I think you're onto something, man. That might be it. Hopefully there's more red deer multi-mounts with the next map or DLC. That would be cool. I would like to see a bunch of multi-mounts get added. Did we, did that other one run in the other direction? I think it did. I think the bigger one ran that way. Or maybe? I don't know. I don't think so, Lancer. It hasn't updated since the Great One dropped. The last update was the Great One Red Deer. What's my favorite map to hunt red deer? Easily Awaroa. A lot of people swear by Quattro, but I promise you, Awaroa has so many more red stags. Like, it's got more red deer in general, but there's so many more male red deer. That's like the most important thing. It's so easy to get lots of males on Awaroa. Chief, thank you so much for the super chat. Do you have a Discord? Yes, I do. The link that Frantic just put in chat. Thank you so much, man. Really appreciate the super chat. Hope you've been doing good. Nice, Duck. I mean, that's not bad. Lots of level 8s is good. Oh yeah, they'll definitely add more great ones in the future. I think this one only took so long because of the fact that the first one was kind of broken. This one definitely released in a better state than the previous one. I mean, this one still has a couple bugs, like spawning in dead sometimes. Although, as far as I understand, it's not really the spawning that is causing them to be dead. It's something else that happens after they spawn, and nobody knows what. But other than that, this release for the Great One has been better than the Whitetail Great One release. Because the Whitetail Great One was bugged for like a year. Okay, there is a decent amount of good stags here. We can get a shot in there. Oh, and for anybody curious, I am using the 300 Magnum for Red Deer, even though it doesn't give a full score. Just because it is... Wait, what? Did we hit a... We must have hit a hind twice there. But anyway, as I was saying, just because it kills quicker. Whenever I'm grinding something, all I care about is getting them down quickly. I don't care about getting full score, so I'm using the 300 Magnum for most of my hunting. Yeah, of course I would, Duck. I mean, it still is a great one that you got to spawn in. Even if it spawns in dead, it's still your great one, you know? Aaliyah, going crazy back there. Hey, Chris, I'm glad you enjoy the videos, man. Glad you enjoy them. Imagine how far the game would be without the obstacles. Probably close to 15 maps. Maybe. I mean, this last year and a half has been pretty rough on them. I'd imagine, like, if the whole, like, the whole pandemic and stuff hadn't hit, the game would be in such a better spot. 100%. I don't think people realize how much of an effect it actually took on them. Should I start my Great One grind for Whitetail? I mean, if you're feeling like starting it, then I'd say go for it. We did kill a hind, wow. Of course we did. Yeah, they should. 300 should be usable on Red Deer. I don't know why it's not. What type of method do I use for Red Deer grinding? I just shoot as many males as I can. I try a couple different methods. There's one that I used last night that was actually very effective. It's the method that Jaxie Beard used for his grinding for his whitetail, where you like shoot a bunch of the medium-sized whitetail until they become like larger-sized ones, and then you like wipe out all the max weight estimate ones. And I got a diamond to spawn off of that last night, so I'm thinking about just switching to that strategy. It seems to be pretty effective. But I don't know. We shall see. Wait, isn't there one more that we missed? I think there's one more down, actually. Yes, that's Mini Crow back there. She's upset right now. She's not having it today. Super upsetty. Yes, same Frank. I don't understand why they're class 6 instead of 7. It would definitely make more sense if they were class 7. It's the left side of Quattro that's good for Red Deer era. There's usually like 4 to 5 herds between like the very middle of the river and the far left side. Would you say that 11 level 8s shot could spawn a legendary? Well, technically anything can spawn a legendary. It's all like chance based. So, I mean, yeah, it could. Let's see what we got over here. Level 5, level 7, level 5, level 5. Lots of 5s and 7s. So after this run, actually, let's start doing it now. Oh yeah, for sure, Connor. It definitely is. But as I was saying, I think today we'll try that strategy I was talking about. We'll just kill like the mid-sized ones, like 5s and 6s. And then once we get done killing those, we will do another run where we kill like the 7s and 8s. So let's get these down if we can. Oh, that lag. That almost caused me to miss that. Alright, sweet. Should be good. Oh yeah, Chamois should be 4 as well. Yeah, Chris, I absolutely love the new Great One. I think it's super cool. Oh, I'm accidentally typing. Press the wrong button. I was trying to turn my light on and instead I started typing. Oh, really, Aaron? We were mainly talking about Quattro's left side. We weren't talking about Awaroa. We were talking about the left side of the river on Quattro Colinas. But Awaroa's left side's been good for me. I've got a herd here, here, and here, and here. I've got 4 herds on the river. And then I've got a couple herds up here. I've got a bunch of herds at these lakes as well, but I don't hunt them because it's very brushy. And I don't find brushy areas to be very efficient. Why are lions 9 but grizzlies and brown bears are 7? No clue. It's an interesting balance of classes they have. A lot of them need to be changed. Not really Buck Hunter. I mean, he deserved it at this point. It took him so long to get his Great One Whitetail that he was due for something to happen early. Because I got really lucky with the Great One Whitetail on Rancho. I got mine within like 500. I think I was probably one of the first content creators to get a Rancho Great One. And then KC is the first content creator to get a Great One Red Deer, so... Oh, it's past their drink time. Okay, so we gotta go reset the time. I forgot that we started this run like halfway through their drink time. Do you still grind whitetail? Not right now. We'll get back to it eventually, though. I do plan to get more whitetail Great Ones in the future. Let's see if there's any instantly here. Yep, a 7 and a mythical. That's a... Wow, that's a small mythical. That's like a level 7 rack. On a mythical. Wow. I've been seeing a lot more of that recently. Okay, so these two we need to leave here. Because we're trying out that strategy where we just kill the mid-sized ones until some of them turn to max weight estimate. And then, once we finish with that, we'll kill off the max weight estimate ones. Which Great One do I like more? That's difficult. I like both of them a lot. I gotta say the Red Deer though, because a couple of the... Like, one of the racks really reminds me of one of the ones that was shot in real life that was close to being a world record. One of them really reminds me of it. The one that KC got, actually. That one really reminds me of a real life world record class Red Deer. Nice, Connor. Nice, Diane. Huge estimate for a mythical, though. Yeah, it's probably going to score on the very bottom, though. Yeah, me too, man. It's a good map. Awaroa is my favorite for Red Deer, for sure. Okay, so we'll kill the 6 and leave the 7. Nothing over there. Yeah, Connor, unfortunately I was streaming at the time. He didn't know that I was streaming, so... He thought that I wasn't streaming at the time. And I did jump over there briefly to see it. What's my favorite red deer that I've killed? Ah, man, I don't know. Probably my mythical albino. Or the level 7 albino that we got the other day. Those two are probably my favorite red deer trophies so far. How long you hunt for the melanistic red deer? So I've been hunting for a melanistic red deer for a year and a half. And I've killed probably 5,000 red deer in the process trying to get a melanistic and never got one. I've had melanistic females, but no males. And now we can add another 1,000 kills to that 5,000. So it's been about 6,000 with no male melanistic. That's crazy. You're so lucky, Lunar. A fresh spawn male. If only I could get that. Remember when me and my friend hunted lions for the first time? I had no clue what we were doing. It was hilarious. Same here, man. My first lion hunt went terribly. You guys can actually see my first lion hunt on the channel. My very first Call of the Wild video. There's a clip of me getting mauled by a lion. That was my first encounter with one. It went terribly. As you could imagine. Because I thought it was a good idea to sneak up on it. Boy, was I wrong. Well, I don't know if the 300 should be 6 to 9. I think, I don't know. I think it should stay where it is, but I also think that red deer should be a higher class so you can use it on them. Yeah, Blitz for sure, man. Not sure, Jag. I mean, it is random at the end of the day. Nothing's gonna be the same across everybody's map. 300 should work on caribou? Yes, it should. There's a lot of species that I think are class strong. Honestly, I don't even think the current class system is like the best that they could do. I really hope they just do classic system where each weapon has a list of animals it can kill that's specific to that weapon. It'd be more complicated, but it would be better, I think. Definitely more realistic. Yeah, Float, but honestly, I can look past all of that stuff because of how good the hunting is. I mean, you guys are seeing how fast I'm taking down red deer on Awaroa. I feel like that speaks for itself. This map is just phenomenal. I could never hunt them this quick on Quattro. Quattro, they're just spread out more. There's not as many stags in like small areas. Even at the best spots, there are just not as many of them close. And oddly enough, I've had way more diamonds show up here on Awaroa. I don't know why, but I feel like it spawns diamonds way more often. I know there's another stag back there, but I couldn't tell what it is. I think it's a 6. There we go. Got a couple of them down. Yeah, 308 would be great. Definitely my most wanted caliber. Yeah, pretty much, Nathaniel. That's the type of thing I'd like to see. Hope there's a rack version that resembles the world record. Yeah, that would be cool. know if they'll do that, but it would be nice. Oh, let me fix my chair real quick. There, we're good now. Nice, Chris. Oh yeah, I've done the 22 bullets at a K Buffalo before. It's interesting. It's definitely interesting the way it goes. I've also done 22 handgun versus water buffalo, which was interesting. I don't ever do like videos on this type of stuff though, because I feel like everybody's already done that. What small game animal and big game animal would you like to be added? There's a lot of them. I'd say for small game, maybe Arctic fox. That'd be really cool. Arctic fox would be pretty awesome. Yeah, for sure, Duck. It is the worst. Feel like they should make new racks for the whitetail. Yes, they definitely should. Yes, Finn, I've got a face reveal along with like 30 face cam videos on the channel around the same time that that face reveal came out. I hunt all the way through, Float. All the way through. I don't really get bothered by the rain. I mean, with the way that I hunt them, it doesn't really affect me. Nice, Lunar, that's awesome. Turkeys and pheasant deserve their own class. I don't know if pheasants do, I mean... Like, in what way? In what way do you mean? I agree with turkeys getting their own class, that way they can have different weapons used on them, but... Pheasants? Curious why, pheasants... We must wipe fence racks out of existence. Uh-huh. Yep, 100%. I hate the fence rack. Worst whitetail rack in the game. I despise that thing. No, I don't have a stream playlist. All the music can be found on Epidemic Sound, though, just by searching up the acoustic category. And I believe it's like... acoustic country. So it shouldn't be too hard to find. There we go, got it. Beautiful. Worst rack in the game is a small diamond red deer. You know, it's actually grown on me a bit, Panda. I used to despise it, but it's kind of grown on me. I don't hate it as much anymore. To be honest, I think worst rack in the game is the diamond blacktail rack. It looks like trash compared to real blacktail. Doesn't look like any blacktail I've ever seen, so I consider that to be the worst diamond rack. Because, like, at least the red deer look like what a red deer could look like. But the blacktail diamond rack, that looks like no blacktail I've ever seen in my life. Yeah, exactly, Johnny. Oh, and for anybody just joining in, we're currently doing the strategy that Jaxie always uses for his Great One whitetail grinds. We're killing off like the mid-size bucks, or I guess stags in this case. and then on the next run we'll kill off the bigger ones. Oh, how would you guys like a couple different guides for red deer hunting on Awaroa? Because I've got an idea on what I could do to get some nice guide content out for you guys. I'm thinking about doing 2 guides. One of them being a full-on guide detailing like my setup, approximately how much money it would cost to set everything up, along with the route that I take, how I typically go about taking them out. And then I also want to do a really quick short guide as a YouTube short, like a 60-second guide that just shows like the best locations and stuff like that. I think doing both of those would be cool. Chief, thank you so much for the super chat again, man. Do great ones spawn in multiplayer? So, they're supposed to. But there's a little bit of a bug right now. I don't know if it happens with the red deer, but with the whitetail, whenever you see a great one in multiplayer, only the host can see it as a great one. Everybody else sees it as a level 3, and it'll have a really tiny rack. Like, it won't even be a diamond rack. It'll be a level 3 with like a level 1's rack. And if you see that in multiplayer, you know that that's supposed to be a great one. So, unfortunately, they're not really working right in multiplayer at the moment, but the devs know about it and are eventually going to fix it. But it's a very strange thing. But thank you for the super chat once again. Should be good. Nice, Blitz. I mean, you might as well, right? Where were these guys? I don't know where they were hiding. But, that guy's down now. Think the latest update fixed the multiplayer great one thing? I don't think it did. There was no patch notes saying it did, at least. So I'm assuming it wasn't fixed. Chief, thank you so much for the super chat once again. Thanks for the answer. You're the GOAT. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. I do my best. I try to give you guys as best information as I can. I really appreciate the support. Thank you so much, my dude. Oh, and also, guys, I got some good news. For those of you that have been liking that prehistoric hunt series, they just released the brand new update today. So, I can finally get into the brand new update, which will be a lot of fun. I'm really excited to do it. It's gonna be good. Super excited to play it again. Yeah, Griffin, I was streaming at the time, so I couldn't. I didn't want to end the stream yet. I watched it afterward, though. Yes, Kyla, prehistoric hunt. You should jump in at some point, too. This update looks like it's gonna be so good. I'm excited for it. Does the 300... Is the 300 mag the best gun in the game? It depends on what you consider to be the best gun in the game. It's definitely the best for its class range. That's for sure. This gun is a beast. When's the 24-hour coming? I'll let you guys know whenever I know. I'm still not sure when I want to do it. Because you guys gotta think that this is like a big thing. It's no joke streaming for 24 hours. It takes a lot out of you, so I need to prepare for it before I actually get a date set. But I'll let you guys know when I know. Nice, Zevin, that's awesome. That's super awesome, man. But how you been, Kyla? Hopefully you've been doing good. Any luck with the red deer? That's a nice mythical. But we're not after the mythicals yet. We're trying to take out these 6s. See if we can get this strategy to work well. It was working for me last night, so I got a good feeling about it. Beautiful. Only 1 diamond and a small 5 pie? I mean, that's not bad. At least you're getting some trophies. The question is, are you doing better than Flinter? I mean, I'm assuming since he got the Mela, probably not, but... Man, I'm still jealous of that Melanistic. I want that thing. Give me the Mela. Yeah, the Great One's on console. All of the content that's on PC is on console right now. Holy big male! We'll kill him next run. Yeah, we got left lung on that, and then the other one ran this way. There it is. Perfect. Yeah, I know, right, Nep? It was crazy. Off of an initial spawn, too. The same thing that happened with my Leighton Great One Whitetail. There's a red deer. How's it going, buddy? And this is why Awaroa is the best red deer map. They're just everywhere. Oh, really, Blitz? Oh my. That's not good. Poor Mel. That's what she was really afraid of, too. She didn't want to get one that was like that. Oh, no. Poor Mel. That's really unfortunate. That really sucks. Is that thing in a shootable spot? I'll take that as a yes. Hey, Nina, how's it going? Can't believe Flinter doesn't have 6 or 7 great ones. I mean, to be fair, Elijah, he doesn't really grind them as much anymore. He didn't grind the Great One Whitetail until recently. Besides his Leighton one. He got the Leighton one and then he didn't really touch them for a long time because they were kind of bugged. So it doesn't really surprise me that he doesn't have 6 or 7. Yeah, true, Lunar. It'll still look good in the lodge regardless. But I know Mel wanted to be able to actually shoot it, so... it's pretty sad that it spawned in dead. Oh, you know what? I got a theory, guys. Has anybody been able to see if it was both racks that are showing up dead, or is it only one of them? Maybe it's only that one rack that is dying randomly. I don't know if we've really took a look at that yet. But maybe it's just one rack. Because all the ones that I've seen that were shot and found alive, they were the smaller rack. It could just be coincidence, but... maybe. Maybe that's something... maybe there's something to that. What do you guys think? Oh, you did see a small rack dead one? Interesting. What happened to Mel? She got a, she found a great one red deer that was dead already. She found one of the dead ones. That's really unfortunate. Well, that's the thing, Blitz. If they can't reproduce it, then it's definitely not, it's not anything to do with the spawning of them. It's got to be related to something else. Because like was said in Magel's post, they haven't been able to reproduce it in-house. Which means that they've been spawning in great ones and stuff, and they haven't got it to happen to them. So it's hard to say, like, what actually is going on. Until they can get it to reproduce, there's no way to really know. Well, yeah, Blitz, because nobody was giving them information. With the bugged great one, nobody told them, like, how to make it happen with the bugged whitetail. It wasn't until I, like, kept, like, pushing the information that it actually got looked at and resolved. Because with the great one whitetail, they were looking at, like, the spawning of it. No, Blitz. There's, they have ways to do, like, stuff that you're talking. You gotta remember, they're the developers. They have the ability to, like, force it to respawn off of something or stuff like that, so that's the thing, they just haven't got it to do what they're saying. Or do what, is happening in game. Have you got a diamond yet? Yes, we got a diamond at the beginning of the stream. Hey, Drew and Charlotte, how's it going? That's what I'm saying, though. Like, they've been doing, the stuff that we think is causing it to happen, but they just haven't got it to do the same thing for them. That's why it's, like, a strange issue. Because, like, they're spawning them, respawning them, that type of stuff. Nothing's happening. They're always alive. So either it's something that has to do with the live servers, or it might be related to, like, leaving render or something like that. It's really hard to say. I just hope they can figure it out soon. Just killed 5 red deer using DD33 spot in under 10 minutes. Nice. I'm not entirely sure what spot that is. Well, they can, Lunar. They have the ability to, when it comes to, like, the developer tools and stuff, if I'm not mistaken, they have the ability to, like, press a button and it'll kill all the animals on a map. I'm pretty sure the devs have that ability when they're using the dev tools. So they can just, like, repeatedly kill and then have all the respawns come in, then kill, have all the respawns come in. They can do stuff like that and get that type of stuff to hopefully reproduce. That's the problem, though. Like, they haven't been able to get it to do anything. Maybe reverse. Maybe it is related to the gun. It's hard to say. Because I guess one thing that I have noticed is, like, the M1 and the M1 and the 10 gauge seem to be the ones that are showing up a lot on these bugged ones. Does anybody know, like, if there's anything to that, maybe? Is it just a 7 out there? I think it is, so we'll leave that guy for now. How long is it taking you to find it? So far we are at probably just over 1,000. Just over 1,000 red deer kills since the Great One Red Deer was added. And we have yet to see the Great One Red Deer. Don't think it's a gun issue? Hard to say. But that's the weird thing about this. Like, there's nothing that really tells us what's happening. It's such a strange bug. Okay, we got ourselves a couple small males. Couple little 5s. Maybe any weapon in the smoking barrels pack. You know, I didn't think of it that way. You might actually be onto something there. Maybe. You might be onto something. Holy. Oh, got you, Lunar. Maybe. This is such a strange bug. I really hope we can get to the bottom of it soon. Nice, RRCW. That's awesome, dude. You still think that the M1 is off? Yes, I definitely think the M1's off. It seems like a lot of people are reporting the same thing. The M1 seems to be very inaccurate this update for some reason. What if you accidentally smoke a Mel with the 300? To be honest, I wouldn't really care. Because if I'm smoking it with the 300, then it probably wasn't that nice of a stag anyways. Where'd this other one go? There it is. There's that beauty. You know, that might be the case, Jacob. I didn't think of that. You might be onto something there. It might be related to that, because I know there's a lot of people that do that. There's a lot of people that kill them and don't claim them. You might be onto something there. I might have to ask around and see if the people that have been finding dead ones have been shooting them and then not picking them up. Also, Blitz, could you ask Mel if that's what she was doing or if she's been claiming all of them? Oh, got you, Johnny. It definitely seems off to me, though. Like, the M1, it's hitting high sometimes. And then other times I've had it hit low. It's weird. I don't think so, Tragic. They haven't messed with that type of stuff in a while, so I don't think they're able to kill anything. They used to be able to, the wolves did at least. I don't think they can anymore, though. Based off what I've heard, I think they got rid of that. Alright, we're getting a lot of 7s showing up, which is good. That means this next run that we do is going to be a solid one. We'll be taking out all the 7s, 8s, and hopefully some 9s if we can find some. Maybe, Kyla. The 300's been doing good for me. I haven't had issues with the 300 or the 303. I've had issues with the M1, though. So far, it's just the M1 as far as I can tell. And then, obviously, the what's it called? Obviously, the Mosin still has some issues as well. Holy, another mythical. Things are looking up, guys. We've only been killing levels 5 and 6. And we got a new mythical here. So that's good. Means things are working the way we wanted to. We got 2 mythicals and a level 7 here. Let's get this 6 down. Yeah, probably, Kyla. I would at least. I'd goose hunt till you're maxed out. Get yourself max leveled. My gosh, there's so many big red deer. Oh yeah, this strategy is definitely going well. This is definitely doing well. This is how I spawned my first level 9 of last night, was doing this. Yeah, I've heard that there's been some crashing on console. I have yet to get a crash on PC, so I don't think it's a global issue. I think it's probably just related to the consoles. Or maybe just PlayStation, it's hard to say. But I have heard a few people talk about crashing. Yeah, oh, and I had the Mosin cost me a nice, I think it was a rare black buck. I think it was actually a leucistic black buck for me as well that I had it do that on. So basically, for those of you talking about the tracks, there's an easy way to do it. Basically, whenever you're going up to it, just look down and then press it. I've gotten, like, in the muscle memory of doing it now, so it hasn't really bugged me too much, but I can understand why it would be annoying for a lot of you. Where was this guy hiding? What? I didn't even see that thing. Yeah, Sam. I prefer to be a little bit colder instead of warmer. Because I, like, overheat with this PC. Give us snow. Alright, let's get this 5 down. I don't know if we can get that guy. We're gonna need to get him to move. We almost let that thing get away. It almost got away. Okay, nothing over there. Oh, yeah, I can understand that, KW. I didn't really think about that. It would be more difficult on a controller. That's for sure. I'm so used to, like, keyboard and mouse, I forget the controller's a little more difficult. Yes, H, I do. Nice, Tenzin. There's actually a pretty awesome video kind of talking about it, Bro Klingo. If you go to Jaxiebeard's channel, look for his video that's titled something like herd management techniques or something like that. I know it's a video that he made about herd management. It's a really good strategy. Basically, the quick way to explain it is you kill all of the medium-sized animals. Like, in the case of red deer, you kill like the 5s and 6s. And then if you kill a lot of them, eventually some of those will respawn as like 7s or 8s. And then once you have lots of 7s and 8s on your map, you just go through and slaughter all of the 7s and 8s. And a lot of times you will get a diamond to spawn because of that. Because obviously, like, the higher level the animal is, the higher chance it has of spawning as a diamond. And if you're killing a lot of 7s and 8s, that's a pretty good chance that you'll get a diamond to spawn. Or a great one, you never know. Okay, Blitz. Then, in that case, that's really strange. This, bug might be a bit deeper than we thought it was. That's really weird. Really weird. I'm going to assume that is the video I was talking about. Okay, it is. Nice. Holy, he's up so high. Oh, that might have hit low on the first one. Ooh, got it that time, though. I'm kind of surprised we got it on that second shot. Thinking it may be the gun because all the ones I've seen were either 10 gauge or M1. Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking too. I don't use the M1 on red deer, so I'm hoping I'll be fine. And that actually would make sense because, let's be honest, most people that grind Awaroa are probably the hardcore grinders that want the best of the best. Like myself. And so most of those people would use the M1 for the fast follow-up shots. I opt not to use it just for the extra power of the 303 and the 300. I'm not sure, Jackson. I haven't actually seen any harvested on console. I don't think anybody on console has got one yet. Unless I missed it. Somebody might have. Love dying to wolves? It's the best. It is the best part of the game. Has there been any... Okay, I already read that. Saw a great one that was spawned dead, but said it was killed with a bow. Interesting. I don't think I've seen that one. Should I hunt with a 30-06 instead of the M1? I mean, it's up to you, but... I personally would choose the 303. I do think it's much better. For red deer, at least. That extra power gives you so much, much faster kill time. I think it's like a 30% faster kill time. Just got a 261 fallow deer. Nice dodge, that's awesome. Oh, gotcha, Vanessa. In that case, I'd say, yeah, maybe until we know a little bit more about what's going on, use the, 30-06 instead. At least until we know more about what's going on with everything. Because right now, we're not sure what's causing it. So I just play it safe. The 303 is part of Awaroa. So what I'm hearing is 303 is the elite weapon. It is for red deer, that's for sure. 303 has just got a little bit more expansion, which makes the red deer die a little bit faster. And if you're trying to make the most out of your time, having them go down fast is what you need. That's why I use the 300 Magnum. It doesn't give you full score, but if it's not a diamond or a rare, then I'm not really worried about full score. So I use the 300 anyway. Yeah, it's a good strategy, Kyla, because then, like, 300 drops him quick, and 243, if you miss the shot, it's not gonna, like, die off super fast, so that's actually a really good strategy. I don't know why people don't use the 243 more on diamonds, then. When you think about it, it's a much safer bet. .303 is the gun I use for fallow grinding. I don't really need faster shooting with my setup. Yeah, like, I think the 303 is great. It's such a good gun. Definitely my second favorite rifle. Jeez, it's 21:23. We're running out of time for this run. We're gonna have to reset the time. Turkey. I don't know where it is, but there's a turkey somewhere. Alright. Let's reset the time, and then we're gonna do a run killing all the 7s and 8s. And hopefully we'll get a diamond to spawn off of that. That's gonna be the goal, at least. Yeah, true, KW. That's a good point. If you're on PC, the M1's probably the fastest, but since it's harder to get follow-up shots on console, 303 is probably the best weapon, then. You know, I never thought of it that way. Really, Sam? Oh, man. Okay, so that might be the one scenario where it would still mess it up. That's rough, man. That's rough. Look at that little dude. That tiny male. Where's the big male? I know there was a 7 with them. Unless this is a different herd than the one that's usually here. Nothing over there either. They're probably going to be slightly late to their zone since we just changed the time. Yeah, Noah, there's definitely some people that can. It's just the vast majority aren't necessarily going to be able to do that. Talked to that guy who found it, said he picked it up when he was holding a bow. Oh. Interesting. So is it about the gun that you're holding then? Is that what ends up showing up? So what if you just are holding binoculars? Will it say that you killed it with binoculars? I'm kind of curious now. Nice, Jor. That is, that's about as small as the fallow get. I've had a couple like that. Not 16 flat, but around the 16 mark. Okay, nothing over there yet. They could be traveling in, though. There's that single female one. Okay, so they're definitely not here yet. We'll give them some time to get back to their zone. Hey, Austin, how's it going? We killed a diamond at the very beginning. That's about all you've missed, though. Hey, Bucky, how's it going, man? Hey, Bailey. Hey, Raging Kiwi. Hope you're doing good. Killed my great one with white-tailed deer scent. That would be hilarious. Imagine. What skin am I using? Is it on Xbox? What do you mean, bro? Are you talking about for the 300 or what? Not sure what you're referring to, like the skin of what? Okay, there's that big male. Big male mythical. He's our target this time. Really? No next shot, and the second one didn't register. Seems like my luck for sure. Hey, no, 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 don't stop. Definitely my luck for sure. Definitely my kind of luck. We're gonna hope that hit. That was terrible. Nice, Bailey, that's awesome. Killing my great one with health packs. Do it. How do you get more skill points? If you're max level 60, then you can't get any more. And once you get halfway through your levels, I think like level 30 or 35, then you start getting them like once every 2 or 3 levels. The only way you get skill points is from leveling up, so once you've hit the max level, there's no way to get more. Killing mine with dog biscuits. Oh man, duck aim. Hey, it wasn't duck aim. What do you mean? There's no ducks here. That was red deer aim. That was some red deer aim right there. 42 kills in, 1 diamond. Nice, Bailey, that's awesome. Yeah, drop it in Discord, Grant, or else it didn't happen. The rule around here is, if we don't see pictures of it, it didn't happen. Hey, Jan, how's it going? We got a diamond at the beginning of the stream. That's been our only trophy so far. How do you change your gun skins? I mean, they're all in the store, so like once you go to the outpost, there'll be like the little locker thing, and all of the available weapons and variations of them will be in there. $225. Not bad. Decent one. They drink at 18:30 to 21:30, Fishing Kid. And I've got a full guide on Awaroa Red Deer if one of the mods wants to bring up the guides playlist. Yeah, well, if you don't have any more points available, Justin, then you've used all the ones that you can. They don't design it so that you can use everything. You're supposed to, like, have a certain amount of points, and then you have to choose wisely, like, what you want to use them on. That's kind of the system they've gone with. They don't want you to be able to get everything. Like, as you can see, I'm missing a lot of them. That's just how the skill and perk system works in Call of the Wild. Oh gosh, Sam. Don't start that. I don't think so, hunting everything. That would be very complicated to implement. And would probably break a million things in the process, so I don't think that'll ever be possible, unfortunately. As cool as it would be, don't think it'll ever happen. How big was the diamond at the beginning of the stream? It was like 252, I believe? Like 252.1. Smoked him. Let's find the rest of them. That's a 4. We don't want that. That guy's behind a tree. There was one more, I think. Yeah, there he is. Let's try to get this one to move. There we go. So that is 3 big 7s. How come this won't work for me? What do you mean, Renz? What won't work for you? Do you collect them all once you kill them? Yes, I do. I do collect them all, because I am a very, what's the word? I want to make sure I get like all of the cash from them. I don't like leaving random red deer dead because that's like 1,000 to 1,500 cash that's just wasted that I could be spending on ammo. What's the rarest whitetail great one rack? There's one that Mel got recently that's extremely rare. I don't know if you have seen it, but if you type in Great One Whitetail Mel's Gaming, it should bring up all of her videos where she's got great ones, and the most recent one is probably the rarest rack. I've only seen one of them killed on video, which is hers, and then I've only seen like 3 or 4 screenshots of one. For some reason, it's just super uncommon. No clue why. So there's the mythical, and then we got a 7 there, 7 there. There should be an 8 somewhere else as well, because I saw 2 8s here last time. That 6 is kind of in the way. I don't want to shoot it because it's going to throw off everything. It's going to throw off our balance of scores here. You know, once we get those 2 down like we just did, we can kind of just get that guy to move. There we go. Perfect. Now we got to figure out where that 8 is. There's no such thing as max score for diamond mule deer. They have true racks on them, so there can always be like small differences that make it score higher. There's no known max score for any true rack species. There we go. Perfect. We got 2 mythicals and 2 7s down here. Hey, Scott, how's it going, man? Good to see you. Gotta love when it rains on Layton Lake. Oh, yeah. Oh, and also, I think I should mention this because I saw a few people mentioning rain on Awaroa. Apparently, there is a mission on Awaroa that triggers rain to always happen. So, if your Awaroa is always rainy, maybe you should go and finish whatever mission you're on, because there's apparently a mission that triggers permanent rain, and until you complete that mission, it'll always rain in Awaroa. So that would be a way to maybe fix the raininess. I've seen a few people mention that Awaroa's got too much rain, and that probably is why. Because I don't get rain that often. Hey, Pelican, yes, we did end up getting a diamond at the beginning of the stream. Got ourselves a diamond red deer. Now we're trying Jaxie's herd management strategy on the red deer, and it's been working good. We've got so many 7s and 8s showing up. I'm hoping that we'll get a diamond to spawn off of one of them. Or maybe a great one. That would be cool too. Imagine if we get the first alive great one on Awaroa. That would be so cool. You always get rain past 20 no matter what? I feel like I don't. I haven't noticed it, at least. Maybe I just don't pay attention to it enough, but I feel like I haven't got guaranteed rain. I forgot that I put a tent here. I literally just walked all this way. Why did I do that? What's wrong with me, guys? I literally just walked this whole way for no reason. And I think I passed up a red deer as well. Oh, there was Xiphon? Well, it was alive too? You tell me somebody did find an alive one? If that's true, then that means that you can find them alive on Awaroa, and it's got to be some type of other thing that's causing them to be dead. So I think that can rule out, like, pretty much everything that we've thought. Man, this just keeps getting stranger and stranger. I honestly don't even know what it could possibly be. What is causing them to be dead? It's got to be something about like leaving render, or maybe like not claiming some of the ones that you killed. There's got to be something linked to it. Yeah, he did, Owen, but that was on Quattrocolinis. There's only been one found on Awaroa. That's why I'm kind of shocked. A lot of people were thinking maybe Awaroa was the reason for one of it, but obviously that's not the case. At this point, we've had a few things that have shown that that isn't true, but it's just so strange. Really weird to see how everything is unfolding. I'm just happy to hear that there was an alive one found on Awaroa. It makes it so I don't have, Yeah, I know it's not Xiphon. That's what I'm saying. I was just about to say that gives me hope for, maybe finding an alive great one here on Awaroa. Because I'm not going to grind Quattrocolinis. I can't grind them nearly as fast on that map. Awaroa is just a million times quicker for grinding red deer. So I'm going to stick to this map, regardless of the chances of finding a dead one. And I think you guys have kind of seen at this point why this map is my favorite. It's such a good red deer map. Ah, that thing will die. There we go. Perfect. Maybe, Luke. It's hard to say. There's a lot of weird things. A lot of weird things going on. I really wish we could get to the bottom of it. Maybe it's from too much hunting pressure near where it spawns? Maybe. The alive great one was killed with the 303? Maybe there's something to that then. Maybe there's something to it. Maybe the gun used is part of the issue. I don't actually have a video out on my great one setup right now. I'll get a video out probably sometime in the next couple days. I plan to do like 2 videos tomorrow. There's going to be one that's a stream highlight. And then I'll probably do like a great one setup guide. Yes, Sivert. One person has got an alive one on Awaroa. Maybe if it spawned where a diamond was killed, it spawns dead? Maybe. There's a lot of things that could be happening. I'm glad that we're kind of like, figuring out new possibilities, though. My hope is that we can get enough information eventually to where we can hopefully help get it fixed. Which is one of the reasons I don't really care if we get a dead one, because hopefully it can at least help. Yeah, no problem, Ult. It's an amazing map, man. It's definitely one of those maps where if you don't mind the night hunting, you will reap the benefits because of the sheer amount of red deer. Yeah, Edward. Hey, Mel, how's it going? Went to say hi to someone, then dead great one, some other not nice stuff, and now I'm back. Holy. Dead great one. Feels bad. Oh! Oh, I just realized. I thought that was a different Mel, not gonna lie. I saw the, I saw the other account and I was like, that's not Mel, that's a different Mel, right? I guess I was wrong. There you are. I was really confused. Really confused for a second. But yeah, that's really unfortunate that you got that bugged one. That really sucks. I mean, I'd take a bugged one at this point though, because I'm 1,000 kills in with nothing. I want even a bugged one at this point. I don't care. Just give me something. Give me something for my time. Oh, gotcha, Mel. Like, I recognized the account, but I hadn't seen it in the chat in ages, so I just thought it was somebody else. Hey, Grubhub, how's it going, man? Good to see you. How many live great ones were respawns? I'm not sure. Not really sure about that. No, Vanessa. Seek a deer, only make diamond at 4 and 5. And 4s, it's rare. There's that big male. Let's get him down. And it's down. I doubt it, Mighty Chicken Wing. And if we ever do get the ability to do that, they'd probably have to make a new lodge for it to work. But I don't think that's something they'll ever do, unfortunately. It would be really cool, though. Would definitely be a feature I would love. Okay, so I can't see, like, any of the ones back here, so what we're gonna do is fast travel down here. And in fact, I think I might have shot a few down here. Gotcha, Blitz. Yeah, I don't really know what it could be, man. Got a 7. Don't see anything over there. Or, yeah, there's a 5. Alright. Nice, Mel. If you haven't already, Mel, I would send that to the devs. Like, send, if you were recording, like, the whole moments leading up to it, I would definitely send that information to, the developers. Send it to Jaxiebeard, probably, because he'd be able to get it to them most efficiently. I would recommend doing that, because it would probably be helpful. Because I don't think anybody has had video of it happening. And this type of stuff could definitely help them. Nice, TKD. Okay, nice. Good to know. Hopefully he'll be able to send it to them and hopefully it'll lead to something being figured out. Really? We missed that. And we missed that. Why am I so bad? Nice, Nicholas. That's awesome. Congrats, my dude. Invisible deer? Yeah, no, maybe so. I don't know. Yep, there it is. I don't really just give out a mod to most people, Bucky. I tend to keep it between like IRL friends or other mods for channels, just to keep it among people that I've like known for at least a decent amount of time. I don't really give mod out to too many people. What's my favorite diamond I've ever got? To be honest, I'm not sure. I've killed a lot of diamonds that I like, and it's hard to pick a favorite. So it's past 20 now. It's not raining. I definitely am not seeing any rain yet, so I don't know. Wasn't there a mythical here, or was it just these two 7s? I think it might have just been the 7s. Might need to update the respawn system? Possibly, yeah. Definitely could be related to it, that's for sure. Yes, there is albino feral goats. Those do exist. They're very rare, though, and very hard to decipher from the white ones. We're getting so many 7s and 8s down. I've got a good feeling about this next run. Very determined to get an alive one now. Yeah, me too. Me too, Mel. I'm going to be using the 303 and the 300 the whole grind, so I'm hoping that if it is related to the M1 that maybe it won't happen to me. I'm also being very thorough checking everything before I leave the area, just in case it's related to render or something like that. Because as of now, we have no clue what's really going on. It's like kind of wild. Hey, Flying Buzzard, how's it going? Yeah, maybe, Mel. It might be a good idea to change the loadout. Luckily, on Awaroa, or not necessarily Awaroa, but for red deer, you don't really need fast follow-up shots as much. They're usually spaced out enough. Well, it's starting to rain a little bit, but it wasn't directly on 20. It's 2014. Yeah, you never know, Blitz. You never know. I'm still just gonna be better safe than sorry, you know? Rather just play it safe and not touch the M1 for this grind. Plus, it's being inaccurate, so that leads me to think that there might definitely be something related to it. Where's this herd? They have not come back. And I'm pretty sure there's a red deer in that herd I need to shoot. What do you do in a zone goes doe only? You kill every single doe in that zone. That's the best way to fix that. There we go, there's a big male. Big male. Oh, gotcha, Mel. Gotcha. I don't really hunt any of the areas that have herds. I tend to just focus on the ones that are single stags. So that's probably why I don't really have issues with it. Like, the only herds I hunt are the ones here on the river. And then the ones up at this lake. Every other place that I hunt, which is these two lakes, and the river, is all just like stag only. There's no hinds there. So that might be why I don't really need the M1 as much. Hey, Kobe, how's it going? We got a diamond at the beginning of the stream. Gotcha, severed. Okay, interesting. I don't know then. Nice, Garrett. Now it's 300 and 303. That's my setup. It's been working pretty good. Yeah, tragic. A long time ago. I haven't in years, though. Oh, am I really the only one that's pronounced your name right? That's kind of surprising. You'd think that people would know how to pronounce Kobe. I mean, it's kind of a famous name, so you'd think that people would know how to pronounce it. Okay, that's a 7. We need to take that guy out. Okay, so this is risky, but gonna shoot it in the butt and then we got the hind instead. It almost worked. It was almost a great plan, but we hit the hind instead. And now I don't know where he went. Oh well. We'll still get him. Oh, people usually say Colby. Gotcha. Interesting. Never would have expected that. Great one Gemsbach would be cool. Welcome back, Kyla. I just now saw the message. Best spot besides the river? These 4 lakes up here. These 4 lakes combined probably have half the stags on the map. It's ridiculous how many are there. When I do my guide video for red deer here, I think you guys will be surprised just the sheer amount of stags that you can see in such a short amount of time. It's kind of crazy. Here is the one that we smoked. Okay, we need to pick up the right blood, though. There, that's the one. Non-vital organ hit. How about a great one, Sika? That would be amazing, dude. Would love to see a great one, Sika. And then Awaroa would have 2 great ones. What do you think the next map is going to be? I'm thinking it's going to be a southern US swampy map. That's kind of my idea of it. A lot of people are saying that's going to be like specific spots in the southern US, but I think it's going to be just like a general broad range of southern US areas. I don't think they'll base it too heavily off of one location. I think it'll just be like in general southern US. Oh yeah, for sure, Angry. They definitely do. I think the dogs are great, especially once you get them leveled up. I think a lot of the times, the reason people count the dogs out and think that they're not good at tracking is because they don't level them up enough. Oh, I doubt there'll be hippos. I don't think there's hippos in the US at all. But there'll definitely be gators. Nice, Jeremy. A great one, mosquito. Yes, please. Alright, so I think since this is our second run through everything, we're gonna have to reset the time. Because I'm not seeing our respawns here yet, which means they're probably still traveling. Oh, there's a mythical. Well, we got one of our respawns back already. And holy, it's a big one. It's not confirmed a new map, but there's literally nothing else it could be. All the clues point to a new map. There's literally nothing else that it could mean. I mean, one of the clues was literally a alligator bellowing. And then there was a poster found talking about the Mississippi River. And then there was a book called Tim Sawyer or whatever, and I'm pretty sure somebody was saying that, or no, the poster was like Michigan, I think. I think it was like Michigan, but it showed a swampy location on it. And then, the Tim Sawyer book, I believe somebody was saying that it's, basically Tom Sawyer, and that that's based off of, like, the Mississippi. Alright, let's reset the time. I think it's time to reset. It's time to reset the time. I had to. I'm sorry, guys. Was excited for a great one here. That'd be interesting. Well, the goal that they want, Igor, is they want to have almost every species have a great one at some point. The great ones were never supposed to be like, a lot of the stuff that people think they were supposed to be. It wasn't supposed to be like an exclusive thing for almost a couple species. They weren't all supposed to be like giant high-scoring ones like the whitetail is. The idea was that they wanted most species just to have like a cool, rare animal that's different from the others in one way or another. That has some type of like a special feature that makes it stand out. That was the whole purpose of the great ones. Just to give everybody like something long-term and rare to grind for or to just stumble upon. Mark my words, you about to get a great one. I hope so. That'd be amazing. I will be right back though, guys. I'm gonna real quickly heat up my coffee because I let it get cold. So, I'll be right back. Alright, we're back. We're back, guys. Let's, get back to the grind. Hopefully get ourselves a nice great one. So I think what we're gonna do first is, just look through and shoot the 7s and 8s like we've been doing. See if we've got any 9s to spawn. And then, if we haven't... Why does this herd never show up? I just realized that, like, we haven't had this herd show up in a little bit. So weird. But as I was saying, we'll look around, see if we've got any 9s to spawn from that last run. And if not, we'll go back and shoot all of the level 6s again. Nothing over there yet. Hope they had a great one red deer rack that's just absolutely massive. I mean, to be fair, these ones are massive. Their scores just don't really depict the size that they actually have. If you take a close look at like all the racks that we've seen so far, they've got way more tines than any of the current great ones or any of the current red deer, and they've got a lot of mass too. But because they score red deer so weird in Call of the Wild, it makes their score lower than what it should be, in my opinion. They score them so terribly in Call of the Wild. I don't know why. But for some reason, they don't even count, like, the tine lengths. Literally, tine length doesn't even go into the score, which makes no sense to me. I would personally Mobile Legend, but it's really up to you. Really depends on what you like better. If you don't mind the night hunting, I definitely think that Awaroa is better. But if you prefer to hunt in the day, then I'd stick to Quattro. Not sure, Kobe. Not entirely sure. When it comes to streams like this where we're grinding stuff, I tend to just stream until I get tired of grinding. Nothing there yet. Let's see what we can find of these. Great one whitetail or mule deer? I'd say grind for a great one whitetail. Oh yeah, there has to be on. There's got to be some kind of deer on the new map. My guess is going to be whitetail. I'd say that if it's a southern map, it's definitely whitetail. Like, that's a no-brainer. And I heard some people say that sandbar deer are a possibility as well, because there's certain places in Florida, I believe, where there's like an island or something that has sandbar deer. So that is a possibility. Okay, all these have respawned as tiny males. Oh, that's unfortunate. We'll keep scanning, see if we can... We still haven't checked these lakes down here or the river, so we'll check those for diamonds as well. Hey, Chris, how's it going, man? Welcome to the stream. We did get a diamond at the very beginning. You should still shoot them. We will. I'm just checking through everything to make sure we don't have any like diamonds or great ones from that last run since we killed all the 7s and 8s. I'm just doing a quick scan to make sure that we're good. What was the name of the guide video you're using? It's a guide that I made actually, and it's on the channel. It should just be Awaroa Red Deer Guide, but unless you're talking about the method that Jaxie Beard uses, that wasn't. It's not like a location guide. It's more of like a particular way of grinding. You basically just kill all the mid-size animals in a herd. Like for red deer, it'd be levels 5 and 6 or just level 6, and then after you've killed off a bunch of them and got them to turn into 7s or 8s, then you go through and kill off all the 7s and 8s, and sometimes that'll trigger some diamonds to spawn. I've successfully had that happen multiple times, once with my biggest whitetail ever, and then last night I got a diamond red deer to spawn off of it. Let's see what's over here. The tiniest 3 in the world. That's what's over here. Holy. And an even tinier one. It might take a long time for the respawns to travel. Nice, omelet. Sure, Kyla, why not? We might as well pin it. We might as well just pin it. Just put in the message that it's Jaxie Beard's grinding method. Why did I fast travel here? That's not the right spot I wanted to go to. What am I doing? Getting too distracted reading chat and stuff. This is where I wanted to go to. What am I doing, guys? As far as I know, level 8 red deer can't make diamond. There's rumors that they can, but I've never seen it happen. Never seen proof that it can. Level 6 there. Nothing there. Yeah, you can still get whitetail great one. That's a nice mythical. So we did get a few good mythicals and 7s to spawn. And then a bunch of 5s. Bunch of tiny males. Might be to 25k before you do your 24-hour. It's possible, man. Definitely a possibility. We're currently at 24,351. Nothing here. That's weird. We might need a game restart. I'm gonna go ahead and restart the game. I think we need to restart it. Drink time is 18:30 to 21:30. I'd say go for the whitetail one first, Ventec, because there's currently some possible issues with the red deer great one. So if you're debating between the two, I'd go with whitetail at the moment. No clue yet, Kyla. I haven't decided. I have no idea when I'll be able to do the 24-hour. I'll put out a message in the Discord and on the community tab once I decide, but as of now, I have no clue. I'm gonna wait for things to calm down a little bit though with like updates and stuff, because right now I'm like flooded with content. Got the red deer grind going, and then I also have like a million different videos and stuff that I want to do, so we're probably gonna delay the stream for at least a week or two at the minimum. Should totally do the 24-hour stream yesterday. You are right. Do Willow Street, AEW. Do Willow Street. Ooh, that's unfortunate, Impossible Gamer. Those things troll very often, though, so it really doesn't surprise me too much. They're known to troll heavily. Nice, Kobe. Glad you decided to stick around the stream. And also, if anybody here is not already subscribed to the channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button. I post daily content. I always keep you guys as up to date on everything happening in Call of the Wild as I can. Plus, we got lots of amazing grinding content coming up very, very soon. Nice, AW. Have fun with that one. Don't float, don't float. Okay, we're good. I was gonna say, if it floats over here, I'm gonna be sad. There we go. Sounds like an ad. Oh yeah. Stream shouldn't be laggy, Lewis. It's probably on your end, because I don't have any dropped frames or anything. We should be fine. It's been consistent for me, Luke. I guess it really depends on a few different factors, like how many zones are you hunting? Are you hunting, like, a bunch of different lakes and parts of the river, or are you just sticking to a few? Because, I have, like, just a few locations I stick to. I hunt these two lakes here, these two lakes, the river, and then this lake here, and this part of the river. I don't hunt any of these lakes or these lakes, and I think that kind of helps my stuff stay consistent, because they don't have as many places to go to. Excuse me, ma'am? You gonna push me around like that? No, I doubt there'll be leopards on the new map now that we've got more information. At first I thought that the sound was a leopard, but it definitely wasn't now. Now that more info's out, definitely wasn't a leopard. It's probably gonna be gators instead. Which I'm okay with. Gators would be cool still. Yeah, it sounds like you definitely need to refresh, Lewis. Would definitely refresh your stream. Oh gosh, that's the worst. I just had a sneeze. Like start, and then it stopped halfway through. Oh gosh, that was awful. I hate those so much. Literally the most annoying feeling in the world. Oh gosh. Allergies are great. I love them. There's a great one, or not a great one. A red deer. Red deer there. Then we got the one that we just blasted over there by the tent. Yeah, Luke, I'd love to see a map like that. It's a lot of fun in Classic, so a map like that in Call of the Wild would be great. I would take a look at my last Great One Whitetail Grinding Guide. Gray, if you're looking for information regarding stuff like how many to shoot and things like that, I would definitely take a look at that, because that kind of goes over everything that I think about Great One grinding for the whitetail. Best place to go to get all the information regarding that. No, I would not recommend hunting all your zones for whitetail. Pick like 15 zones that you like and only hunt those. That way you don't have to worry about covering as much ground in case you do get a great one to spawn. You don't want to have to check like 40 different zones to find it, you know? If you keep it narrowed down to just a certain amount, it helps out quite a bit. Because then you know that all your respawns can only go to those areas you're hunting. Probably not going to be playing Phaz again for a little while. With Call of the Wild getting all these awesome updates and stuff, I don't think we'll be playing Phaz anytime soon. Another TA great one was posted right now. Ooh, let me go check it out. That keeps a lot of hope going. Where was it posted? Oh gosh, I'm so far behind on the channels. Oh, there it is. Wow, that thing looks beautiful. Okay, yeah, I see it now. That's crazy. So, Awaroa can give you alive ones. And this one was shot with the M1. Man, that thing's beautiful. Well, I mean, it's gotta be something to do with the render then. Because a couple people are getting alive ones on Awaroa now. Man, that gives me such hope. Can we see it? Yes. Let me real quick download the image. Then I'll open it up real quick for you guys to see. This is the one that was just killed off of Awaroa. It is posted in the official Discord for Call of the Wild. Somebody just got this one off of Awaroa. And they shot it with the M1 from 160 meters, but look at that thing, that's beautiful. This is the small rack, it's the same one that KC got. I really like this one a lot. This is my favorite of the two so far. It looks beautiful. Look at all the mass on this thing. This reminds me of like an IRL record class one. That's beautiful. And as you can see, it got the great one score, so he did shoot this one. It wasn't found dead. That's awesome. That's so good to see that two of them have been killed on Awaroa now. Let me see if I can find the picture of a real-life red deer that looks similar to that. Because there was one that kind of looks like it. Yeah, this is it right here. This is the one it really reminds me of. Alright, I'm about to bring it up. So let's do the this one first, right? This is the great one rack, the small rack. Looks pretty amazing, right? I think I found the one that it's based off of. See how everything looks on this? Like the way the tines are configured, the mass at the top. And then, take a look at this. Doesn't that look so much like it? Like, even look at this. It's got the same split tine right there. A single tine there. The split brows. All the tines at the top. This is literally based off of this rack. 100% it's based off of this rack. Oh, that's so cool. I was hoping they would base it off of this rack as well. I just realized that. Oh my gosh. Let's bring it up again. Oh, 100%. Obviously, there's some differences because they can't copy it 100%, or else that would just be wrong. But look how similar it is. They definitely based it off of that one. They definitely based it off of that one. That's so cool. That makes me want this one even more now. I want the small rack. That's so cool. No, there's no leaves on the real one, so... That's amazing. That's so cool. Well then. Yeah, they do look super similar. That makes me so happy that they actually based it off of like a really cool one. There we go. 3 of them down. It really depends on what strategy you're trying to do, Wolf. If you're doing the kill everything strategy, then I just shoot all of them if you can. If you're trying to do the strategy where you shoot a bunch of mid-sized ones to get bigger ones to spawn and then kill the big ones, I'd kill the 6 first, and then kill the 7 and 8 on your next run through. But it depends on like what you're going for, what type of strategy you're wanting to do. Yeah, go for it, Kobe. Is the Great One Red Deer still bugged? It's kind of in a weird situation. Like, there are still dead ones being found, but now the last 2 off of Awaroa have been found alive, so I don't know what's going on, honestly, CB. It's really strange. I think it's got to be something to do with how people are finding them. Like, there's some speculation as to like what it could be. Maybe leaving render is what causes them to die off. Maybe resetting the time while they're on the map causes it to happen. Like, there's a lot of things that could be happening, and it's hard to pinpoint it, but they don't seem to be as bugged as we thought because people are finding more alive ones than dead ones now. I think people are being more thorough, and it's causing it not to happen as much. No, we have not got the Great One Red Deer yet, sadly. Sadly, no Great One Red Deer yet. You gonna find it, buddy? Where's the other red deer? We shot 3. Track not found. Okay, maybe we shot one of them twice. I guess that would make sense. Yeah, I know that, Jonas. I'm just saying that they're not gonna copy it 100%. That's not really how EW does things. They tend to just like loosely base it off of things, but it is definitely based off of that rack. No, Lunar, I don't. Never heard of that YouTuber. Oh gosh. The fog, why? Yes, but he has a melanistic Kyla, and that's what I'm jealous about. I think that's what Jorah is referring to. Flinter got the Mela, and then Casey and Mel have got the Great One. I'm jealous. Definitely jealous. I've 1,000 kills, nothing. I mean, I got that really cool albino, which is nice, and then I got that mythical piebald, which is also nice, but it's not what I wanted. Alright, honestly, I think we're gonna go ahead and end the stream there, though, guys. I'm getting a little bit worn out. Kind of want to go get some food, and also, cool the room down a little bit. Streaming has been, like, absolutely overheating my room. So we're gonna go ahead and take a little bit of break. But anyway, hope you all enjoyed the stream. We will be back tomorrow with another one. I believe, at least. What is tomorrow? Tomorrow's Saturday. I guess typically I take tomorrow off, but we might stream anyway because of the fact that Great One Red Deer, you know. We'll see. But I appreciate everybody stopping by. And I will see you all in the next one. Peace!